What's up everyone, Gunslinger here, and we're talking about the New England Arms 20 gauge Pardner, P-A-R-D-N-E-R model. I don't know if that's like what that means, but it's a modified choke. I know that much. Usually when it says mod, that means this choke up here has been modified, and since it's an internal modifications, as far as I can tell, there's no way for me to change that. So, but what it means by 3 inches, that means its biggest charge shell that can be going in here is 3 inches. And they throw them out pretty easily. You can also put slugs in there. That one just kind of flew out, but that one's heavier than that one. And you can also
they were the same weight.
2 3/4. This is 6 ounces. 6. No, that's number 6 shot. No, this is 3/4. Let me see. This is 7/8 of an ounce. That means there's 7/8 of an ounce of number 8, I believe. Yeah, number 8 shot in this one. And this one's number 6 shot, and it's 3/4 of an ounce. So this one is heavier than this one, I believe. Now these two are about the same weight. Not sure. It's well since I had to deal with fractions, guys. And this one's a 1.5 ounce slug. Okay. So therefore, this is heavier than the heaviest one of your bird shots, or your shot loads. You can load them lighter, heavier. Just depends on what you're loading. You can get, I think you can get up to 2 ounce slugs, or you can cast up to 2 ounce slugs. But this one is usually, your slugs are going to be your heaviest projectiles, and when you eject them out, they're going to be kind of slow if you have a dud fire because of that. But this is not a slug gun, guys. This is meant for all 3 of these shot and slugs. My mother purchased this at a local pawn shop for cheap, by the way. The one that asked the questions, my wife she's new to shotguns. She shot them a few times, but never really knew a lot about them. Anyway, this needs to be reset and everything. It came with a lot of, instead of them buying a new recoil pad, they just wrapped duct tape and duct tape and duct tape and duct tape around here. I mean, like literally. There's about that much duct tape on each side with like a crutch thing here on duct taped on that and then some foam like from you would put into your tire or in a hole in your roof. It probably worked, but it probably looked like crap. Well, it did, in my opinion. And then duct tape wrapped around here, to the point where you had to have hands like this. I mean, I have pretty big hands. My wife has normal size hands for a man. Okay? Hey, hold on. Pull her over here. She has normal size hands for a man. Okay? And my hands couldn't wrap around all that duct tape. My wife to be has man hands. But of course, she also has man. You're number 1 too, hun. But I couldn't reach around there, and so my mother, who has normal size women's hands, definitely couldn't. So I had to take all that up, and in the process, I put some nicks and deets into it, trying to get a knife in there and cut it out. I almost lost an eyeball too, because there was also a piece of metal here, and then them doing that, tightening that, cracked the stock here, but it hasn't led to any as far as I can tell, any kind of structural damage, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. It doesn't look very deep, so, but how you take the barrel off to change it and stuff, if you can find barrels for this, is this little screw right here. You just take this off, and you would break it, and then all this comes out. Very simple, easy to do. And it has to have a new front bead sight. I mean, that's not that hard. A little solder. You take one of those little brass reels and you just shine it up. You just make it shiny. Shiny. My wife made me watch Moana, and that song stuck in my head. But looking down it, I mean, it looks pretty good. And the cool thing about this is, guys, you can get, I think I seen it was on the Pathfinder School. It's another YouTube channel. They had an adapter that would go into a 20 gauge shotgun right here, like where this is. It was about the same size as this, that would put there and allow you to use it like a muzzleloader. Me and my grandpa always saved this shells because he reloaded them and he taught me how to do that. If we had one that was broke like that, especially for my 410, because 410, you go look at a box of 410, it's just freaking ridiculous. He would cut all the plastic off, right here at this brass, and then I would use it like, that was my first muzzleloader, was my 410 single shot. Well, we take the fine and, you know, put the shot and everything down the barrel and everything, and I had a little ramrod for them, and we'd go muzzleloading hunting like that for squirrel and stuff, and it was fun. That's now, like, I have front stuffers now. I don't have any flinch locks because, well, that takes years to master, and I ain't got that time to go put a deer on the table. You ever want to see some flintlock shooting, go look up Black Powder Shooter Mike Bellevue over at Duelistan, or I think even Dustin Weinecker might have a few over there flintlock shooting videos. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen all of his videos. I'm still relatively new to watching his channel, but I know Black Powder Maniac Shooter does. So if you definitely want to see some Black Powder Shooter, go over there and check him out. He's a funny guy. Very, very funny. But yeah, I mean, guys, this is, you don't see them made like this anymore. Now you see them, the newest, I've seen one with a tactical grip. I'm not from this company, but he had like this tactical look to it and all this stuff, and I'm like, you got one wood? Because it just, the wood adds weight to the rifle or shotgun, which helps with recoil control. Instead of with those plastic ones where it goes, these are just more in. It's very little movement to it. Of course, now if you get into like 12 gauge and stuff, it just depends on what you got there. But this is my mom's just little hunting shotgun that she's going to go get some goose with this year, hopefully, if I can get it fixed up for her in time. And find her the right load and get her a new recoil pad, which shouldn't be that hard. They're like, I can go like almost any Walmart, Dick's Sporting Goods, Cabela's, or whatever, and find them like left and right. But anyway, guys, gotta end the video here. See you in the next one. Bye bye.